Okay, so for some reason I couldn't click the start button. But now we're ready to go. Like I said, this is bracket B. There's a lot of blades in this game, so I'm sure Temple and Uptown will be occupied. And probably Chapel also. Chapel might be the busiest spot anyway. So
What story
check, make
is
sure
there?
that no one has crap. Famous here was the tag. Okay, so I think Remus took supplies, but I think they started playing very recently, and even though technically we excluded supplies, it's probably fine. This is not really an official tournament, so I'm not gonna like. There's no way to really penalize them, and I don't know if they saw this drop. Um, okay, well, I tried. Let's see here. Anyway, it looks like all the Blade characters decided to stop harassing each other. Chedwin is at up down with Bastard Sword and Bishop's Cassock, so I mean, I presumably he started at Chapel because he has a lot of the stuff that's classic for parallel Chapel route. But he's now at Uptown for some reason. I'm not. I guess for food. I honestly don't really know. I feel like it, people usually go to temple or cemetery after going to chapel. So maybe they're just here for food. I'm not sure.
What
Sire
story
playing
will it be
Sua
this
is
time?
doing pawn start. I don't know why they have whip. Maybe they got it from a different place. Anyway, it looks like they're starting. It looks like a pawn route, but they're not going for Beam Tonfa. I'm guessing. I have no idea actually what they're gonna make. They might make Villainous Whip. They might make Golden Whip. They might make something else. Who knows? I don't know. Um,
Is there any good booze?
Dakotav, who is Subcutaneous Anthrax on Discord, is running Forest Start, Dylin. Um, Looking pretty slow actually. I guess they're just getting unlucky in terms of items, or maybe they've changed their plan or something. But they have almost nothing in terms of equipment. They do have a lot of stamina though, since they're dialing. Flodiki is running blade, but made twin swords, which is kind of weird because the only blade weapon you can make from twin swords is Star Steel twin swords, which requires a rare drop item, and usually stab characters make twin swords to make Lance Poseidon, so I'm not really sure why they decided to make it here. But it looks like they started a hotel because they have a lot of food that's characteristic of a hotel star. Mars is a rushed headsman's D-Axe. Almost no armor, but since they have D-Axe, they can basically push away anyone who's in the same area. 76 damage, no joke. Sire, please leave. Okay. It looks like Sire changed their mind and is now going for Chapel-based Beam Temple route. The problem is that Chedwin already started at Chapel and took a lot of stuff from there. So Sire might be able to find the things that he needs, might not. We'll see. Ali is noisy. That's Dakatav, who is, I guess, found two leathers, fighting with Flodiki or It's Y. So I think It's Y is trying to finish their Chen Kao, trying to get scissors, and Dakatav is going for Corrupted Scissor Hands. And I'm guessing the TV is going to be for their shield, but it's extremely. They only have leather shield right now, so I don't think they need. I feel like holding on to the TV right now is just crowding inventory. Remus, has Masamune, which is good, but their inventory is looking very crowded because they have all the separate. They have half of the pieces required for mono, but they're all separate pieces. Like he can't craft anything because he's missing the other like half of the required pieces for mono, I guess. So he's holding on to Masamune since it has more attack, but it might be a better idea for the sake of inventory to uh, drop it and wield katana instead. I can understand why they'd want to keep it. Forky's Fork has Rushed Reaper's Scythe, and their armor is looking very strong right now, actually. They have Commander's Armor, they've made Close Helm, which I think is a good idea since Burgeonet reduces damage from blades, they're probably looking for gold to finish their headpiece. So their armor is looking very solid right now. They made stir-fried ramen, which is like, I mean, it's not spicy ramen. Spicy ramen is complete garbage or really bad idea, but like better to make hot ramen, not stir fried ramen. Stir fried ramen is like basically if you can't find lighters and you're kind of desperate, then you make stir fried ramen. And then Wraith King is playing Magnus. Spiked Bat. I mean, yeah, why not? Like, because since Magnus has 1 versus 17, which is based on uh, everyone else everyone's collective attack instead of the weapon damage, I think it's okay for them to run Spiked Bat on Magnus. I think Magnus actually got is kind of buffed in this most recent patch since everyone's damage is overall lower, but Magnus is still capable of producing very big damage with 1 versus 17. There's a fight in Alley, but I missed this fighting. My bad. Chedwin has finished Parallel Sword, made Crusaders, which I mean Crusaders is good, but there's only one hand character, so the payoff is limited. I mean, it might have been a better idea to use the Bishop's Cassock to make Tiara of Light, but then again, it's the best helm to make right now. It would probably be Virginet to counter all of the Blade characters. So I guess if you're not going to make Tiara of Light, then Crusaders would be the next thing to make. I think they're looking for Tuna here, but oh, they just found it. Okay, good. So now they can get out of here and focus on everything else that they need to do. Sire. Wow, this inventory is kind of interesting. It's half a lot of good items, but a lot of like half baked items, so to speak. Uptown is noisy. I guess it's I don't know. Oh, okay, so Chudwin and Its Y are encountering each other in Uptown. I'm guessing for food. I don't know what Its Y is going to do with its twin swords, honestly. Unless they find Starsteel, they're stuck with twin swords. Um, I don't know if this is a good idea. Also, they made Laurel Wreath, which is like I I guess. I feel like Laurel Wreath is only for cases where you have a lot of food with very little armor, and I don't think it was the right move here. But it's not, I don't know. Some people make it, some people think it's the worst thing ever. I'm like, I think it's for special cases, I guess. Marziza, uh, I think last time I saw that her armor was almost non-existent, and now she's made Crusader's armor. Uh, Same as Chedwin, found Remus. Um, she has no food and 1 injury, which is kind of a scary situation. Um, but that's why she's at hospital right now. But people are probably going to be coming to hospital to look for animals. Remus was just killed by Its Y. I guess, yeah, Remus didn't. I don't think Remus finished their anything. Sorry. Okay, good. So It's Y must have taken the Odachi from Remus, who is trying to make mono, and It's Y is now trying to make mono. Sire was killed by Marziza, um, and took hot ramen from her. Oh my, wait, maybe she lagged or something, or maybe she ran to the wrong place to heal. Don't it's in general it's not a good idea to run to hospital to heal because hospital is usually known for being the spot for desperate people to go to. So uh, you can easily get sniped there. Chedwin, uh, armor is looking pretty solid. I'm guessing they're here to finish. Um, they're not making Mithril Helm, so I'm guessing since they have Meteorite and Mithril, they want to make Kundala, and then they also want to make Versionet. But I feel like Sporky Spork took, um, well, they took 2 gemstones, so. Oh, they finished Santa Muerte, which is good. So their armor is looking very good also, but the mastery is somewhat behind. Trail is noisy. Wraith King, everyone seems to have or want to have Imperial Virginia because everyone saw the lobby and how it was half Blade players. Wraith King is looking pretty solid, low mastery, but good food, good armor. Moonlight Pendant will help them a lot. Hotel is noisy. Now it's not. Yeah, so Chenwen's trying to make Undala right now. I need to give them Tab. Oh, found Meteorite Gauntlet. Okay, that's great. I don't. I thought they had Iron Claw or Claw or something, so I guess they just dropped it. They really. The armor is looking pretty bad though. 90 armor at nighttime is quite low, and Dylan has a bad armor stat in general. So Marcy's has 2 injuries. Oh no. Okay, they are. I see. I see. So they're not healing their injuries yet because they found Doctor Wick in the cemetery, and they're desperate to kill him. Holy blood. They have steel, which I guess one of them is for the steel shield to finish Law of the Shield, and I guess the other one could be made into another motor. But I'm not sure. So they took the Holy Blood. Um, I'm not exactly sure what they'll make with it. Like if they're gonna whether they're gonna make Bloody Chakram or Sudarsana. I think Sudarsana is quite bad right now though. They could make Ruthenium Marble, or there's multiple options. I'm not sure what she's gonna go for. Um, Wraith King, yeah. They have. Why do they have Patched Robe? I don't know. I guess they're hoping for RNG Holy Blood to just show up and for them to make it. But Battle Suit is really good already, so I don't know. Was it like a mistake, or if it was, why are they keeping it? I don't know. But yeah, I really am confused by this patch robe because if they find Holy Blood, then they should use it to replace their Spiked Bat with Red Muffler, right? And I don't know. Okay, they found Mithril, which is good. That can go into Mithril boots. So let's see here. Yakatab, wow, this is okay. So I see what they're so half of their inventory is um like random stuff. So they have no food. They have 1 garlic, which does not count. So their inventory is completely crowded by random stuff that they need to make into upgraded armor pieces, but it's looking kind of risky. I guess they're hoping for ramen, but I feel like Sire had 8 ramen, which Marziza took. So okay, so Marziza has CD box cutter. This is definitely looking like Bloody Chakram. I'm not sure. Uh, I guess the steel is for Steel Shield still. Um, let's see. It's Y. Finished Nano, found OPG. That's really going to help them out. Also found Holy Blood. They must, since Marziza took Holy Blood from Wickling, this must be a RNG Holy Blood. And so they only have 1 sweet potato, which is dangerous, and they have really low HP, which is also dangerous. But they just need to find a lighter, please, and then we'll be okay. Maybe. Fire station is noisy. Sporky Sport. Armor looks almost finished, actually. This is quite good. They just need to finish the Sword Stopper. which will be helpful against its Y and Chedwin to dull their weapons. We have 7 bread. What the heck? Okay, wait, Marza died. Wait, I guess she had no food. She only had burdock. Okay. Um, and Wraith King, what did Wraith King take from Marza? I guess nothing. I guess since Marza already made Bloody Chakram, it's not like they can use it for that. Wait, Wraith King made Vajira? Uh, wait. I guess they found the Tree of Life and made it. I guess. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I I guess since they have a lot of food already, they decided to make Bajira. But I feel like Team Tampa would have been around the same speed, and you don't need to consume your Tree of Life. I mean, I don't know. But they finished their Mithril Boots. That completes their build. Looking very solid on that front, but the mastery is pretty subpar, I think. Chedwin has sashimi backup weapon. I think they have close helm. They're trying really hard to finish Versionet, but I feel like a lot of I don't know how many gemstones are left. Well, there should be a decent amount still, but it might take longer to find a gemstone, which might slow down their progress a bit. Shakatab is equal in mastery to Chedwin, but the leveling is 2 levels behind. I'm assuming that's because they haven't crafted as much armor or something, or they haven't killed as many animals. There's a fight at pond between Chedwin and Wraith King. Chedwin does 56 crit damage, and then Wraith King decides to get out of there, which I think is a good idea. I still don't know what this patch strobe is for. I don't. I is it for Red Hood? Is it actually for Red Hood? Because it's I mean I feel like Battlesuit is honestly better than Red Hood. It comes down to late game having more people than areas. Since they don't have that much left in their inventory right now, since they have the space, they might as well keep it. Um, let's see. It's oh no, the mono defected. That sucks. I guess they have one heated whetstone, or no, they have holy blood. Okay, so they're gonna use their holy blood to make Dunsleeve. That'll solve their defected weapon problem really quick. They're at full build, which is good. Their mastery is at A. I think that's the highest. Or no, Chevlin also has A mastery. Noctus is B plus. Sparky has B, and Wraithton has B. So it looks like Chedwin and its Y are the most ahead in terms of mastery. And if they're at A mastery, then they're going to get close to S, because I think once you hit S mastery, you get armor penetration as an effect, which will help them do more damage against those who don't have the same amount of mastery. There's a fight at hospital happening. Is it for the bear? I think it is for the bear, and the bear just died or something like that. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry. Okay, so Chedwin is looking very solid. The Kundala will. I think Kundala's effect is not as good as some people think it is, but it's definitely an advantage in terms of the attack boost. So I think at this point everyone is at relatively full build in armor. Dakatav is still trying to make Arm Shield D, I guess, since they're keeping the CRT. I don't know what this blueprint is for, to be honest. I'm guessing they ought to be looking for boots and feather, since that'll be the fastest way, but all the boots areas are closed, so never mind. I don't know what this arcane stone is for, or what they can do. Sporky Sport has no food. Rip, 9 HP, no food. Treating at hospital, not the best idea. Uh, I hope I don't know what how to. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so it's wide, looking very scary actually right now with Downsleep and wait, why they equip why'd they switch? They just I don't know. Okay, but anyway, Dr. Tav is killed by Chedwin. Um Chedwin, I don't know what they took. I don't know if they took anything. Dr. actually. But I think Chedwin's stat base is because they only have 3 sashimi left and only Allie has cooking pots left, so if they can't find any cooking pots in Allie, they're kind of sunk. I'm not sure why they're at con. Um, it's why is injured. I think no, the box. Well, pawn's open, but I don't know if they're gonna. Okay, so they're choosing to use first aid instead. So right now, um, Chadwin is the most ahead in terms of levels, but it's why has the same armor and the same mastery, and they have Dawn Sleeve and combined with OPG. So it's why really needs to find a flower. Wraith King dies to restricted. Was it lag? Was it like we'll never know, I guess. So yeah, so Chadwin only has 2 sashimi. I guess if they can kill this bread bird, they can make garlic bread. Oh, there's the flower that It's Why would really want. So I think It's Why is trying to look for flower in forest right now, even though I think pond should have the most flowers. But I don't know how many flowers are in pond. But anyway, if if It's Why can find a flower, since there's no more bear areas, so they can't get a flower that way. If they can find a flower, they will probably be able to outlast Chedwin in terms of food. Otherwise, it's hard to say. I feel like aside from if you don't count the powder of life, their food count is about even. I think It's Why still has slightly more food, but really not by much. So yeah, I think they're both in low food, so it's just a matter of who runs out of food first. And let's see. So Chedwin has Imperial Burgeonet, which will reduce some of the damage from It's Why. It's Why has Laurel Wreath, which doesn't have the same effect, but he has OPG, which does more damage, which increases damage. Chedwin has Kundala, which also increases his damage. It's hard to say. It could be anyone's game. But Chedwin only has 1 left. And wait, what the heck? It's over? I guess so. I guess someone. Okay. All right, nice. Chedwin wins. I think It's Why must have lagged or didn't eat their food in time because they still had some food as far as I could tell. But anyway, Chedwin wins. Congrats, Chedwin. Good game to everyone. I will do some print screening action and try to print screen and record things in a timely fashion so that we can get on to the next game. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk and do stuff at the same time. Also, I don't know how my commentary is, so if anyone wants to roast or not roast my commentary, that's fair enough. Alright, so I'll just post the screenshots in the mentoring server. I don't know which place okay, I'll post it here. That's fine. So yeah, so everyone please bear with me as I screenshot the results so that we can calculate the points later. kind of an interesting. I'm surprised that so many people picked Blade. I guess the people who are in this current room just happen to like Blade disproportionately. So, uh, um, but anyway, yeah. So I have the screenshots, and now my session has timed out. Awesome. That thing. I thought it was okay. I guess so. I guess. All right. Anyway, yeah, I can't. I'm hoping that this stream is going okay so far. All right. Game room code is 638586. So, 638586. All right. Now I need to. Crap. I need to make sure that I ping the right people. So I need to look at the screenshots to see who's actually in this game. So okay, so I think I pinged the right people, and I think I did not ping the wrong people. So I hope that this is working. Um, okay, so yeah, so we'll just wait for people to come back into the room. There's just 2 games. All right, so 638586, 6. Wait, who is this? Wait, who is it? Wait. Uh-oh. Crap. Maybe this is some random Chinese person who is joining the private game. So I guess if they don't say anything, I can't type in Chinese. So I don't know if they don't know English, I don't know how to. Okay, I guess I'll just kick them out. So I think. So who are we missing right now? We're missing Remus and we're missing Kayla for Sire. Okay, so Remus is still reviving. I don't know where. I don't know what Kayla is doing. So no. She, uh, ah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I don't. Hang on. Who left? Who's leaving? Who's in? I don't know. I can't keep track. Oh, Chedwin left. Okay, Chedwin left to come back as Alex. Okay, so so Remus said that they're reviving. Where's Kayla? I don't know. 6. Waiting. Cool. All right. Okay, so I think so Beast is also going to be joining. So Beast was supposed to had signed up for this bracket, but I think because of their time zone, they did not wake up in time for the first game. So this round will have 9 people to yeah, just to include Beast since they were supposed to play in this bracket anyway, and we'll just say that Beast got 0 points or got like 9th place the first game or something. So we're waiting on Kayla and on we're waiting on Beast. So I don't know. Where's Kayla? I ping them. Okay, I don't. Yeah, this is hard to keep track of. I mean, it's not like there's any danger of this going over and conflicting with the 9 o'clock bracket since that's still 2 hours away. But I'm just I guess I'm just nervous because I feel like I'm not handling the stream well. So it's probably fine. I guess everyone who's watching right now. I can't believe there's like 15 people watching. I have no idea who's watching. For all I know, like half of the people watching are just the people playing right now who have this open like in the background, like muted or something. Well. Let's see. Wait. Siren already. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so if Kayla is in here, well, Kayla's Siren, then who's missing? Oh, Remus is missing. Remus and Beast are missing. Okay. So, Remus and Beast. Yeah, this is. Okay, so. um, Okay, so. Okay, so Remus is in, and Beast was in, but I'm guessing they left to change characters or something. So, I don't know if Beast will play. It looks like we have 2 blade, 1 blunt, 1 hand, 1 stab or gun, 2 throw or stab, probably 2 stab, or sorry, 3 stab, 2 blade, 1 blunt, 1 hand, 1 Alex. So, alright, everyone's in. Ready to start. Okay, starting. Yeah, so I guess there's a lot of well, actually never mind. I'm curious to see what mastery Chadwin will get because right now Alex's starting masteries are kind of unbalanced. I think the this the non main masteries are all set to E, which is I think overly low compared to how Alex was before. I should have reminded people to not take supplies, but it looks like everyone has Miss Drop supplies, please. Unless you didn't take them. Sorry. I'm not sure. Maybe they got Kasich from randomly going to chapel. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I think everyone else got the memo. Wraith King started at school, got some very nice stuff very quickly. Windbreaker, Enormous, Enemy Model, and Bat. I mean, I guess they can wait and Heated Pipe. Wait, what? Okay, so they could go for Spiked Bat, or no, they dropped it. They could go for Golf Club or Anatomy Model. They might use this for Searing Palm Scroll instead, but I mean, I feel like you might as well make Statue of Liberty with it. They dropped it? Okay, I guess so. I don't know. Alright. Beast is starting Chapel, Parallel Chapel route. Already has Cross the Goal with for Veritas. 1 Bishop's Cassock, which could go into which could go into Pope's Cassock or it could go into Tiara Flight. I'm not sure what their plan is right now. Town Hall is noisy. Dakatav has playing cards, kind of written. And okay, so I guess they went to Town Hall for cloth or something, and they found Dice of Destiny on the way, which is good. They just finished their Chang Pao. That's looking pretty good, reasonably fast. They have a lot of stocked up food from the hospital, which will be good for them. Now they just need to build everything else. Chedwin, okay. Oh no, wait, this is really good actually. I guess they got Blade randomly, which is lucky. But are they hacking? Are they hacking? Oh my, I guess they're hacking. So it doesn't even matter. Okay, I theorize for nothing. Uh, Sire is playing Throne, which I guess I'm surprised because I feel like they sometimes play Stab, but I've never seen them play Throne. It looks like they went to Hotel and made food, but no weapon. Just kind of weird because Hotel is pretty easy to make throwing stars for Fuma Shuriken or for Dharma Chakram, so I don't know why they still have crude ball if they have sweet potato and bacon. But I don't know. Alright, Allie is noisy, so Sire runs into Dakatav and promptly leaves. Its Y has sharp kitchen knife, so they can build twin swords this time, and it'll actually make sense. They have mocha bread, which is really good, but armor is quite bad. They have no armor, and mocha bread is what? How? Wait, I guess they got double teamed or something. I don't know how much damage did they? I can't tell. Never mind. All right, Remus is very dangerous situation. No food, low HP. I guess they're gonna make battle suit with this iron sheet that's left over, or they could make Fazuban, but they should make battle suit. And I guess the steel chain could go into hat. But the more important thing is they have no food. I mean the hospital is restricted, but I feel like doctors have cleared that out anyway. Who's a factory? Chenlin has Chenlin's hacking. I guess you might as well, right? Like it's the hack Alex is I don't know. I no comment. Oh shoot, Remus was killed by Sporky. Takes something I don't know. So Sporky is running the exact same route that they ran last time. Reaper Sight, Commander's Armor. They're gonna probably make version that again. Looking pretty solid, but they only have bread, so they should probably go to school for some alcohol. But I feel like several people have already gone to school for alcohol, so I don't know how many alcohols are left. I haven't checked it on Marziza yet. Yeah, same idea as before. Made headsman DX. Made EOD boots, which is I guess because of the leftover steel, and since they want to make sword stopper. I guess since they have all this steel to make DX with. Um, and they're gonna turn these into Oriental concoctions. So that's looking all right. Let's see. So I think Marziza is the most ahead in terms of level, but that's definitely because making the axe gives you mastery and experience. So they run into Wraith King, who so they have Golf Club. They have very fast battle suits for Stopper, which is looking very good. High heels, skull. Yeah, so their armor is looking quite good. And they have okay mess? Wait, I don't what is everyone's history like? We have okay, so we have Hack Alex, we have Beast Boy with Veritas, completed parallel, completed creators. They have circlets, so I'm presuming that'll be made to Crystal Tiara. I don't know if they can make Tiara light with it or not. I don't. Maybe not. But one soy sauce, no food. They run into Sporky, who also basically has no food. So I don't know why they're what they're gonna do. They might end up getting ping pong to death. So we'll see. Anyway, Wraith King. Yeah, Wraith King is looking very solid right now. All they have to do is make some gold, find a fan, and their build will be completely finished. They have 2 cookies, which is not really food. Well has bear, and who's at well right now? Mars is at bear, or sorry, Mars is at where the bear is right now, and it's gonna kill the bear. Hopefully she can keep bear control. Who's killed? No one's touched Gorilla yet. All right. Gorilla always gets forgotten. It's very sad. So yeah, I think that they could build Banneret. Actually, they can make 2. They can make use 1 iron sheet for Bazoo Band or Sword Stopper and save the other for Banneret, which is not a. I mean, there's 2 staff characters right now, so it's not a bad idea. Dakatab has Crystal Tiara, has Hot Ramen, but did not get the bear, so they'll either have to look for it later or just eat their hot. But they still have plenty of other food. They are trying to finish their tiara right now. I'm not sure if they can find the cross or not. They probably can, it just might take a while. They have Gauntlet right now, only Gauntlet, so that might turn into Shatter Shell Gauntlet. It might turn into Brazil Gauntlet, but they don't seem to have any of the other pieces for Brazil, so maybe they're just praying for Meteorite. Which, I mean, it's okay. Forgate must have found food somewhere because they're not dead yet. They're looking for glasses in Lighthouse. They run into Hack Alex, so that's no risk. But food. Black Survival is a cooking game. It's not actually a cooking game. But, well, with the most recent patch, like maybe it's a cooking game now. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Wraith King has a bunch of Oriental concoctions looking good. 2 gemstones but no pickaxe, so they probably should get on that. I don't know why they're. Okay, so they're at Town Hall first to finish their Uchiwa, but yeah, it's kind of hard since Town Hall is gonna close soon, and both Tunnel and Cemetery are gonna close soon. So they have to. Ideally, they want to get both before the areas close. But they're at docks right now for tuna. I don't know how many tuna have been taken from docks. Okay, Dakota is definitely looking for the bear, and I guess they found. Did they find the bear, or did they? Maybe they found the bear but took the flower instead. I'm not super sure. So they left. They left Chapel without the cross. They just had the crab there. So that's kind of awkward in terms of inventory. And Chapel's still open, so maybe it's better for them. But anyway, actually, Dakotov just found looking at Allie, and Edwin dies. Rest in peace, Hack Alex. So Beast Boy has the same armor as before, has glass pieces for Crystal Tiara, has a lot of food, actually, looking very solid, and found tuna that someone else was looking for. I think Rick King was looking for tuna. So Beast Boy is now in tunnel looking for wire. Wiggly is not dead. I thought Dr. found Dr. Wiggly. I'm wondering why they didn't kill Dr. Wiggly. But anyway, now Wraith King is where Dr. Wickling is. So now Wraith King, it would work out very well for them because he could replace their golf club anyway. So they could they'll probably go for Red Muffler as their passive. And Dakatab is trying to come back to Alley. The Wraith King gets the kill. He's gonna take the Holy Blood. So now Dakatab runs into Marziza or no, sorry, Mentee Sire, who has Mithril Helm, Blazing Dress, inventory, or sorry, the armor looks okay. I guess the oh no, are you gonna try hacking? Maybe. The Whetstone is probably to. I guess I don't know actually. They could make this into Cosmic Item or into Parallel. They took the network PC. I'm guessing since Sire doesn't really fight, plan is to just YOLO and maybe test out network PC and see if they can hack, or maybe they'll instantly die, or maybe I don't know. Who knows? But the fact that they're still carrying it means that they probably won't want to try it out. Marza has, yeah, as I suspected, they paired Sword Stopper and Helm Banner together to use both Iron Sheets, so now they're a completely full build. Thorn Mastery is B, which is, I think, pretty good. I think that's about the highest compared to, oh no, Beast Boy has A Mastery. So I think Beast Boy is looking the strongest right now because well, the armor is lower, but they have Veritas to elevate it, and they have a lot of food, so they can, they're in a very stable position, at least. Dakutab is 120 armor is not looking too hot. They still have Just Gauntlet, so I'm guessing they're praying for Meteorite, but I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like just hoping that RNG items will appear because I'm not a very lucky person, I guess. Anyway, hopefully they'll find Meteorite or something. Dorky, build looks the same as before. No food, bread, bread doesn't really count as food. You really ought to either find some carb or find some alcohol to have some stronger food than bread. Um, but yeah, so I think their mastery is somewhat behind, and I think that's because they don't really have food to continuously fight with people. Sire, yeah, Sire is sitting on a lot of food, really bad mastery, random network PC for fun. I don't know. Wraith King made Hermes boots. I mean, I guess you can keep Golf Club as Magnus, but I mean, I feel like it would make more sense to make Red Muffler with it because I feel like the Golf Club surely has to defect eventually, if they've been using it for the entire game so far. Right, where's okay, so Beast Boy, I think, yeah, just kill Bear, makes more garlic ramen. Um, I don't know if when they intend to finish their arm warmers or their boots, but maybe they're hoping that they can just kill someone and take their armor instead. Clear what they're planning. Marisa is at full build, but has like ingredients for food, but needs to cook the ramen, needs to cook the fish somehow. Um, so that was Pen Dog. They have 34 ammo left, which, I mean, if they can kill enough animals, that will replenish the ammo, but they might run out, they might not. It's unclear. Who have I not checked up on? Sporky still has 4 bread. I think I don't know what the leather's for. I guess for steel shield thing, but they really should be focusing on food because they have no food. Maybe that's why they're at school for alcohol, but they ran into someone. What is this? Is this network PC for? Okay, is I assuming from the glass marble, Sire Kayla is trying to make the shutdown code. But if you're gonna make the shutdown code, you should probably open Research Center first, because if it turns into daytime, then everyone's gonna know where you're hacking. So hacking takes 80 seconds, so you probably should pick a place now if you are actually intending to hack, which I feel like could be the case given this glass marble. All right, school's having a party for whatever reason. Beast Boy, I think this is a tack stand, so that's why their armor is being lower than it was before. So yeah, I think Beast Boy, even though their armor is not finished yet, because they have Veritas and because they have a lot of food and a lot of mastery, the lower armor is somewhat okay in this case, but it might hurt them towards the late game. We'll see, I guess. No, no more bread. What do? Hard to say. I guess um, there's still places that you can get things to cook with heated whetstone, but I feel like Sporky is kind of uh, a little frazzled right now and not sure where to go for food. So I think this was just them healing by sitting there, which is not very efficient. Cemetery's noisy. Wraith King, yeah, so everyone's partying for bear control. Wraith King is running out of food, um, and still needs to finish Uchiwa, but I mean, food is obviously a more pressing matter. All right, Sire, I don't. Okay, so Sire dropped network PC because I don't know like why they just held on to it and didn't like bother to use it. I mean, oh, I guess for memes. Thing. Yeah, so I think Beast Boy is looking. Oh, nice 11. That's really good. So they must have had fair control this whole time. Since Beast Boy usually plays Nadine, I think that his animal control is very solid from that. Dakutub dies to Wraith King. Tree of Life. Okay, all right. That's what I. Okay, so Wraith King takes the Tree of Life. I feel like no one came to contest the body, so I feel like Wraith King just stayed to try and get this flower off of Dakutub's corpse, which is okay. So back to Lighthouse, but I think someone came to Lighthouse, ran to Docks, but people were at Docks. I think people are hoping for last minute tune-up, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. For some reason, everyone is either at Lighthouse or at Docks. I'm not sure why. Mars is a dies from exhaustion. I guess. What? Wait, what? Wait. Marisa has food and water, so how did they die from exhaustion? Maybe they just uh gave up the game or something, or didn't heal in time, or I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right. I just read the comments, and yeah, probably yeah the the network PC probably destroyed when they tried to hack. I think that's right. So Sire has C mastery, which is pretty terrible actually. It's day two, so that's quite bad. Sire dies to Beast Boy, so Beast Boy I think took Pedal Duco. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, Beast Boy is looking extremely ahead. Sporky Spork is extremely behind because they didn't make enough food throughout the game, so they weren't able to uh, build up their mastery enough in comparison. Wraith King, even though Wraith King took Dr. Wickleen, um, I think comparing Wraith King and Beast Boy, um, I think because Wraith King only has Golf Club right now, I don't think that'll do enough damage against Beast Boy. And Beast Boy has way more food compared to either of the other remaining players. So I feel like this is basically yeah, unless Wraith King can somehow snipe Beast Boy with 1 versus 17, I feel like um this is Beast Boy's game. Yeah, Sporky. I think Sporky. I don't know what food they made throughout the game, but because I feel like they had a lot of. There are a lot of times where I clicked on them and they just had bread. So I feel like Sporky, you should probably focus on how to incorporate food into your crafting routes. Since your crafting seems pretty solid and or consistently um, feedy, but you don't really have any food to go with it. But anyway, so yeah, because there's fewer areas, or my bad. Okay, so Sporky dies.
I
Okay,
just
so
can't get out
I
of
guess
there.
Beast Boy can. Yeah, so Beast Boy took the EUD boost from Mars' body, did the Bob's band from Sporky, Sport's body, kills Wraith King.
I
Yeah,
told
so
you
Beast Boy
I can
wins.
do anything if
Good
I
game,
choose.
guys. Yeah, look at this. This damage differential is definitely something. So anyway, I will screenshot that.